Hi guys, in today's video I thought I would do a skin update on the guinea pigs. I'm going to show you guys how all their cages have changed because I did kind of mention in my last update video that everything had kind of changed. But yeah, I thought I'd do a video. I have just brought everyone out from the grass, so these girls do need some more bottles and some more grids from back there. But yeah, bar that, everything is kind of in at the moment. So some of the girls had just had baths, so yeah, they all look a little bit of a mess. And these guys need some houses brought in. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a bit of an update. So last time you guys saw these guys were in a smaller cage. These guys were both in 2x4s. But I noticed Boris and Pandora just were not getting on because Boris was being a bit of an arse with her. So it was basically a case we had to upgrade their cages. So me and my partner ended up going to B&Q and got these Corex bases for like £5. And we ended up making two 2x5s as like a stack cage. But my plan is they're kind of going to stay a stack cage. But for these two specifically, I'm going to be taking Peach, who's that one just there, and her baby, who is Martha, who is probably in the hay, and they will be basically having an extra 2 sections there, probably, or 3 sections there. So basically this will then come out to a 5x5 and then a 2x3 attached, potentially just to house 4. And then from that, then the plan will, again for these girls, so they will still keep this. This is basically a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by like 4. So they will basically keep this 5x4, but then they will join on to Perry and Nora. Because Perry, who is just the little white guy back there, he got castrated 2 weeks ago now. Because obviously Nora is 6. So my long-term kind of goal for these two socially is Nora is a spayed female. So obviously when Perry had to be separated from his mum, his dad was kind of my only boy option at that time, and Boris is difficult with girls, so I could not imagine him with another boy. Also, Perry is slightly difficult, so we decided the best kind of course of action would be to pop him with Nora, because Nora and Perry hate each other. Sorry, Nora and Boris hate each other. So the best kind of option for these two guys socially was to go as a pair. That has worked out beautifully, but obviously Nora is 6. So long term, I always kind of knew I had to sort out better social arrangements for him. Hence why these 6 girls kind of came into our lives, and hence why they're getting bonded. So you can just kind of see the baby over there. So this girl over here, who is Rosie, these girls were basically all ex-breeders, or all came from an ex-breeding situation. Only 2 of them have been bred from what I know. Rosie, who is just here, who's actually the sister of one of my old foster girls, June. She obviously has hair loss, as you guys can tell. She should basically look like Perry. But, so I took her into the vets to get ultrasounded to check for ovarian cysts, because she'd been parasite checked and things, and she'd had a parasite treatment just as like a preventive, like everybody does, and nothing showed up. So nothing kind of was coming back. So we then, because she's been bred a lot, she's had like 10 litters in the last 3 years, 9 or 10 litters. So we were kind of like, okay, let's get this checked. So we ended up doing that and got her ultrasounded the day Perry got castrated, and it turns out she is pregnant with at least 1 baby. Now I don't know what the long-term plan is for that pig, but it is going to be something. Just not sure overly as of yet right now. So yes, so but in 5 weeks, depending on basically when she has it and what she has, if she has it next week, great, they will join them when that baby's 3 weeks old. They could even join when the baby's a week old, to be honest. Boys don't really tend to care when there's a baby in the mix. It just kind of obviously depends on how this group goes socially, and obviously how she goes with the pregnancy, etc. So basically we are on kind of a waiting game, because we don't know when she's due, because obviously I did not breed her. Also, this is another reason why they're getting new friends, because of this crap. This happens that they've got 3 houses, 4 houses, 5 houses. Boris is just a bit of a pain. But yes, that is kind of the plan for these guys. But 2 of these grids basically will be taken off, and these guys will have basically both cages. This cage though, I'm gonna get like a thingy, and I'm gonna basically make this cage with substrate in, because fleece is a pain in the arse to maintain, and it would be great just to have 1 less cage to maintain with fleece. So that is kind of the plan for all of these guys. But yeah, everyone's settled in fantastically. We've started introducing grass to their diets. Now they're spending about 2 hours a day outside, which is great. They're not used to that. Mum is still okay going outside. I've kind of got 2 videos 3 videos planned on basically what my pet's eat in a day, but I'm also thinking of doing like a pregnancy care. You can kind of see just from her belly on the sides how that's sticking out. But we are considering doing like a pregnancy care video, and basically a lot of people overcomplicate it. So from a veterinarian's point of view, I just thought I would do that little video. Also castration, why I choose to castrate, what method is best. There's 2 methods. Also maybe a spaying video, because I've done my own spays, but I've also done a lot of spays at work. So yeah, but they've just came in now, so they didn't end up getting any veg this morning because obviously they didn't need it because they're out on the grass today, because today was cage cleaning day, hence why the cages look so clean. But they're going to get some veg for tea. These guys already had their pellets because these guys were the first 2 to come in, but everyone else needs some pellets. And then yeah, she is really, really tame though, like stupidly tame. But also that is our hay that we've just ordered. So we did actually end up ordering some oat hay from Heyday, which they love. But we've also got some meadow hay from my horse supplier. And we also have Timothy hay coming from the hay shed, which they should all love. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.